Hi, this is Dara with Somatic Spiritual Counseling, and in this video I want to share a couple of the most frequently asked questions I get about the Plant Spirit Apprenticeships and give you a little bit of an idea of who I am and what you can expect from working with me. So the Plant Apprenticeships came about because I realized that there are a lot of people in our culture that are looking for teachers or mentors to teach a certain kind of wisdom or knowledge that's not common anymore, that comes from a deep connectedness to the land, to the environment, to our ancestry. In our culture, a lot of that has been lost. We all have different paths and avenues and ways that we've arrived to where we are today. But the commonality is that we're out of touch. We're out of touch with the natural world around us and with how to communicate with the larger realm of spirit beings. So this work with Plant Apprenticeships is to build a bridge between where we are now, where we've been in the past, with indigenous pathways of wisdom, and where we're going in the future, to a more hybridized world of synthesizing technology and human psychology with more traditional ways of knowing and connecting to the natural world around us. So, a Plant Spirit Apprenticeship is a series of sessions with me. In our first session together, I'll decide on the plant that we'll use. And the reason for this is because I have a relationship with a series of plants already, and it's important for me to be able to track your progress with the plant that we're working with. So it's kind of like, I have a friend that I want to introduce you to because I think you'll get along well. And I want to make sure that I've pre-vetted that friend and I know that what they offer you is going to be helpful for what you come to the table with. So we'll decide on a plant, and the commitment is to drink the plant every day for 2 weeks. Usually this is easiest in the form of tea. The plants I work with are all non-psychoactive and easy to find in either a grocery store or an herb shop, just depending on the plant that we choose. And you'll drink the tea every day for 2 weeks and spend at least 10 minutes, if preferably more, communing with the spirit of the plant, which is something that we will dive more deeply into how best to do that during our sessions together. I'll also be providing email prompts every couple of days to give you a framework for what you should be looking for, what kind of communication avenues the plant might be taking with you. If you're having a lot of experiences, we can have a dialogue about how to digest some of that or how to best work with what's coming up. So that's the first couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks are to integrate, and that can happen spaced out over a period of time, or it can happen, the 3 weeks after the first 2 weeks, so all consecutive. Different plants have different lengths of time that they work through. One plant, for example, that I have a relationship with is lemongrass, and lemongrass tends to come on very quickly, very strongly, and is kind of to the point. So there's a shorter period of time that we can kind of condense and work with it more effectively. But then another plant, for example, lavender, has a much longer breadth, I could say, of experience to offer, and it unfolds over the course of several months. It can even be up to a year or more. And that's true with all of these plants. The longer you have a relationship with a plant, the more it offers you, the deeper the teachings become as you continue to integrate and digest what you've learned from the spirits. So then going forward, the beautiful thing about this work is that it builds upon itself, and you don't have to continue to work with me to be able to continue to build a relationship with these plants. Different plants, you know, even trees and rocks and mountains, and different spirit beings. Whatever feels like the best fit for you, whatever your natural talents and proclivities are, to cultivating a deeper relationship with the natural animate world around us. So that's a little bit about what plant apprenticeships are. Another aspect of this is our personal trauma and what we bring to these plants. So it's not just about, you know, kind of finding these new ways of communicating and having your life purpose met and all of this. It's really about grounding in the body. The way we communicate with the plants often is through the body. So one of the tools that I work with in sessions with people are somatic based practices to be able to strengthen those pathways of communication, for those higher level insights and wisdoms to be able to come through. And that means looking at our personal history and traumas that we've been through in order to clear those lines of communication so that we are clear channels and pathways of connection. So that's a little bit about what plant spirit apprenticeships are. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me through our contact form, and I look forward to hearing from you.